To begin in Colombia, where a recent purchase of equipment by the military there has raised eyebrows as the country's peace talks continue. Now, as our correspondent Natalia Margarita reports, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden communicated with the Colombian president about the purchase.
Colombia has recently purchased from Canada 32 armored personnel carriers at a total cost of $84 million. For Senator Iván Cepeda, the fact that such acquisitions happens during the ongoing peace process raises question over the role of the military once the country enters a post-conflict period.
It seems like a reconfiguration of the Colombian military and armed forces to what has been called the post-conflict period. But actually, more than a post-conflict scenario, it seems to be the beginning of an era of military conflict in Colombia, no longer at its borders or within its borders, instead with other countries.
In a letter U.S. Vice President Joe Biden sent to Colombia's President Juan Manuel Santos, he expressed hope that Colombia could aid operations in other countries. For Senator Jorge Robledo, this letter must be placed within the context of a series of military agreements between Colombia and the United States and the NATO.
An agreement with NATO has already been signed, and even though it was presented as merely an information exchange agreement, it has since developed further. A U.S. admiral was here informing that a Colombian frigate was scheduled to operate in the Gulf of Aden under NATO command.
For Robledo, the way is being paved for Colombian troops to engage in foreign wars, defending not just the interests of the U.S. and the NATO, but also those of the European Union, with whom a military agreement is already signed and ready for Congress approval.
What needs to be pointed out is that neither the European Union nor NATO are global communities, but rather organisms defending the particular interests of the European powers and the United States. So it is openly unconstitutional, as there is not even one article of Colombian constitution that allows Colombian troops to operate under the command of foreign powers.
In the wake of an expected peace agreement, the question that remains is which new task the Colombian military might be assuming and how this could reshape Colombia's foreign policy. From Bogotá, Natalia Margarita, teleSUR.